This is an uncontrolled experiment in which all of humanity is downstream.
Yeah, so I was trying to make the point that OpenAI has been sort of wrong about the sort of how big of a potential for harm it is. Like, you know, I think we would have heard about it in the news, like the sort of how much harm it's done. And maybe some of it is working in the shadows, but like the few incidents that we've heard about where the cause of LLMs, large language models, the technology that's powering ChatGPT, has been huge headliners. Like New York Times talked about this kid that was, perhaps goaded by some kind of chat software that helps teenagers to be less lonely into suicide, which is tragic. And obviously, these are the kind of safety and abuse issues that we want to worry about. But these are kind of these isolated incidents. And we do have open source large language models. Obviously, the thing that everyone talks about is DeepSeek. DeepSeek is coming from China. So, what is DeepSeek's incentive? But perhaps the incentive is to destroy the AI industry in the US. When they released DeepSeek, the market tanked. The
Mm.
market for NVIDIA, the market for AI, and all of that. But there is an incentive to open source. Meta is open sourcing Llama. Llama is another AI similar to
Mm.
ChatGPT. The reason they're open sourcing Llama, and Zuckerberg just says that out loud, is basically they don't want to be beholden to OpenAI. They don't sell AI as a service. They use it to build products. And there's this concept in business called commoditize your complement. Because you need AI as a technology to run your service, the best strategy to do is to open source it. So these market forces are going to create conditions that I think are actually beneficial. So I'll give you a few examples. One is, first of all, the AI companies are motivated to create AI that is safe so that they can sell it. Second, there are security companies investing in AIs that allows them to protect from the sort of malicious acting of,
Mm.
of AI. And so you have the free market, and we've always had that, But generally, as humanity, we've been able to leverage the same technology to protect against the sort of the abuse.
So I don't really understand this. And maybe this is the exact discussion that you would expect between somebody at the frontier of the highly complicated, staring at a complex system, and a biologist who comes from the land of the complex and is looking back at highly complicated systems. In game theory, we have something called a collective action problem.